So, welcome to the login page of the Sustainer AI platform. I'm just going to enter my details now, and it will take you straight to the full Sustainer AI platform homepage. Now, typically, this tool is used to continually monitor and assess and report on your performance or that of your supplier or a client in terms of their ESG adoption and practices based on data collected from thousands of sources through on the open web and the dark web. And we provide an analysis of that. And that's been the main use of this platform. So let me give you an example here. I'll just enter a company's name, and you'll see it produces an analysis. And this is continually monitored, continually updated. It's based on live data. It gives you the ESG scores again for E, S, and G, a breakdown of where the gaps are. This is also assessed against peers as well as regulations, so you can continually understand where you stand. But for the purpose of this demo, we're going to focus on the self-assessment tool part of Sustainer AI. Now, this is what we call Level 1 Readiness Assessment, or a PQQ. And what we've done is to create a series of drop-down disclosure questions based across environment, social, and governance. And it's a simple yes/no to make it as clear and straightforward for the end user to complete. And so it gives us a starting point to create a baseline. So as you can see from the environment, it'll cover all aspects of environment, including net zero, impact on air quality, impact on biodiversity, waste management and circular economy, more waste water management, GHG emissions, climate change, and then we'll move on to the social aspects of diversity and inclusion. As you can see, simple, straight drop down boxes. These disclosure questions are based on actual regulatory requirements. It's not just our view of the world. So, carrying on with the social aspect, employee health, safety, and well being, working conditions and employment, again, series of questions. Human rights in the supply chain covers ethical sourcing, supplier, social assessment, societal value and license to operate, which covers CSR. Um, and then moves on to the governance. So you can see there are disclosures around board diversity and independence, business ethics, which covers anti corruption, anti bribery, whistleblower protection, data privacy, including cybersecurity, product quality and safety, and transparency and disclosure. And this is really just our attempt to find out what they're currently doing in terms of reporting, whether externally, not just internally. Once the questions are answered, you simply press validate, and that takes you to another set of dashboards. So here's an example of an ESG dashboard developed for the company. And it gives you a real insight and transparency on the current status of the assessment in terms of numbers that are registered, not registered, completed, incomplete, or have failed in terms of their submission as a whole. In this case, for example, the dashboard shows the progress with carbon reduction plan on net zero. This could be any aspect of E, S, and G. So he provides an insight specifically on what you want to focus as a company in terms of the assessment. And again, it's about giving clarity and visibility. All of this can be completely altered, changed, and bespoke depending on your requirements. So again, another example of ESG dashboard. Overall, the number of PQQs have been successfully completed. The kind of hotspots in terms of those who haven't. On your right, there's a list of suppliers, and then there's a breakdown of the geographies. And the whole purpose again is visibility, real live data, and the ability to use this data for forward planning and for interventions as you go along with the assessments, and to be able to report internally on progress as well.